Hello everyone. This will be a not professionally created walkthrough video to try and straighten out some of the problems people are having with the Find Mirai quest, which is part of the custom follower mod, Mirai the Dragon-Hearted Girl. Been some issues continuously throughout this mod that require console entries to advance quest stages and a bunch of other stuff. But I thought I could at least possibly help in this final stage of getting Mirai to be your follower. So having said that, let's get started. We are currently on top of the tallest tower at the College of Winterhold. Now, you can get up here if you want, but there's really no need to unless you also have a flying mod installed. Just to save time, we're going to fly through this. Now, if you don't want to be spoiled, if you don't like lore unfriendly bikini armor or whatever, then feel free not to watch the video. For right now, we're going to go ahead and do our walkthrough. Let's get us flying. Now, I'm going to open up my map here. And you can see the anchor up here that is the Earthstar Outpost. Now this is where, if you have not already done the quest, you'll also see a quest marker which is in the wrong place. Ignore it. You want to go to the exterior of the fort, and that's where we're headed. Going to speed things up a little here just because it lessens the time spent rendering to get this up onto YouTube. Now this glacial island here is where it all takes place. If you were to go around it to the right, you would actually see a ship and a cove, which is where the bugged quest marker is. But as you can see, it just popped in. This fort exterior is where we want to go. Now, I've done this quest, and I have cleared out all of the bad guys. So what you want to do, if you can see those tents, on the left, the level above those is where you want to go for the entrance. Now, when I first came here, I went in the wrong way, and of course bugged the quest out, had to reload from a save. And then when I came back after reading the forums and found this exterior, this is the way I went up. Now there'll be half a dozen or so mercenaries that you will need to kill. Inevitably, one or two of them is going to fall through the structure here and get stuck in the landscape, which is not a problem. You don't have to kill them to complete the quest. So fight your way through here and make your way up these steps. And then ultimately, you will wind up going up these steps. And here is the door you're going to need to go through. And the reason you need to go through this is because the quest activator for all the subsequent dialogues, in order to complete this thing, is behind this door. Now, when you open it, you're going to be faced with a couple of NPCs, and eventually they'll all come up and pile on, including Junan, who you ran into earlier. He's the one that knocked you out and put you in a cage. And you'll need to kill all of them, obviously. And more than likely, they're going to be, some of them are going to be fighting a snow bear or a saber cat or something in here, because the author failed to clean this world space. Dark in here. Yes, dear. Failed to clean this world space of the creature spawn. So they're probably going to be fighting something, but eventually they'll get around to you. But just fight your way up. These stairs will look familiar to anybody who's been into any of the vanilla forts in Skyrim. Just continue fighting until you get up to the top. And you'll reach the door that exits onto the exterior space that you need to be on to fight Kanin, Mirai's father, free her, and continue on with the quest. So we'll open up to the exterior upper level of the fort now. My loads take a while because I've got a ton of mods going. When you walk out here, Kanin, the naked guy over there, is Mirai's father, and he's pacing around here. And Mirai, your actual quest marker to find Mirai, will be over her head, and she will be suspended from these shackles. Ignore that. Go ahead and attack Kanin. You won't be able to kill him, but you will be able to put him down on one knee. He's not that tough. He calls a fairly high-level flame atronach, and get him down on his knee, and then once that happens, don't worry about Mirai. She will free herself from those shackles and come over and start a conversation with her father. And if you're here, I don't think you're worried too much about spoilers, but spoiler alert, once she has her conversation with him, she kills him. Then you have a conversation with her. She'll open the dialogue with you, or you can open it with her. And she will tell you that her mother is being held captive on a ship. To get to that ship, you want to go over here, and there will be a cave entrance here called the Luna Passage. Luna is the name of the ship. And go ahead and enter. Shouldn't have much trouble here. There is a creature spawn in here. They'll be leveled creatures. They'll be similar to your level. Might be a snow bear, might be an ice wraith, might be a saber cat, might be wolves, but whatever, they're not tough. And more than likely, you're not going to see Mirai. I think she just basically, because of the code in this mod, the scripts in this mod, I think she basically just warps ahead of you all the way here. So don't worry about this if you don't see her at all, even when you exit. Eventually, that'll get straightened out. Just keep going upward. which is kind of weird since the exit of this cave on this other end here is at sea level. But whatever, just keep going, and eventually you'll zone out, and you'll zone out into a little cove here that has a tower with nothing in it and a ship that's docked. And that's where Renai, Mirai's mother, is being held. So what you're going to want to do at that point is come up here. There are no NPCs on the exterior of the ship's cabin. Now, you may or may not have Mirai with you at this time. She may have just disappeared. Don't worry about it. Just go in here and go into the Luna. Once you get inside, you're going to wind up fighting your way downstairs. There'll be one guy here. They're Corsairs, and they're not tough at all. And then when you turn this corner, this jail cell here is where her mother is held, and she'll be more than likely fighting an NPC, a Corsair. Just open the door, it's not locked, and go in and help her kill that NPC, at which point, as long as you're out of combat, she should initiate a conversation with you, which will lead you back upstairs and out the door onto the deck of the ship. Now, when you come out with Renai, Mirai will be standing over here, leaning against the railing, looking at the college. She and her mother will have a conversation, and they'll eventually drag you into it. And when it's all said and done, you have two choices. You can either go ahead and recruit Mirai right here and send Renai on back to Markarth, to Mirai's house, or you can send them both back to Markarth and recruit her later at your leisure. So I hope this incoherent mess has made some sense to you and that it helps you get through this. Because as buggy as this is, she's a real sweetheart. She's a good companion. And she's also pretty powerful. And with some tweaks and whatnot, you can do the romance quest, regardless of whether you're playing a female character, as I am, or if you're playing a male character. Of course, there's no issue. So I hope this was of some help. I, like it, dislike it, matters not to me. I don't ever plan on becoming a huge YouTube personality anyway. But I probably will be continuing to make some hopefully helpful videos. And by the time I make my next one, I hope I have that dynamic Yeti mic in, and my sound will be a little better. So, like I said, hope you found it helpful. Enjoy Skyrim, and we'll catch you later.